Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing well, right? So with that, let's discuss our NKP4. The topic is first revision, right? How to give our first revision. So most commonly asked question to me by the students is, sir, which revision plan to follow? Always remember the universal NKP, no plan is ideal. That means what? No plan will 100% suit you. Why? Because you know that each and every person is different. So their personality is different, their way of thinking is different, their way of preparation is also different. Therefore, no plan suits you 100%. So what to do? Listen to the revision plans from 2 to 3 sources. Then opt or select that plan which you feel is more suitable for you, right? And modify it a little bit. Obviously, even my plan, I'm not telling my plan is also ideal. If it is not suiting you, obviously it's not ideal for you. So there are few students whom it is more suitable according to their personality and way of preparation. So I'm telling you once again, listen to 2 to 3 sources and select one which you feel which is more suitable and modify a little bit, right? So when to start? The next question is when to start the first revision. The answer is as early as possible, right? If you're following my NKPs, I had told you people in my earlier NKP session that start revision, first revision by August 23rd. When your live classes were going on, at that time 8 to 9 subjects were yet to be covered, right? So I told you attend those 8 to 9 subjects and take the notes and all, read those subjects and revise also at that time itself. So rest subjects you can cover after that. So most of the students, they started on August 23rd, and few students, they started after the end of the classes. That is October 7th was the end of vibe session, right? So October 8th to 10th, so few students started on October 8th or October 10th. It's okay, fine. Whatever you have already started and your revision is going on, continue with that, right? But obviously, if you start as early as possible, you will finish as early as possible. That will benefit you a lot. But it's okay, fine. Even if you started with 8th or 10th of October, it's okay, fine. You can still manage. Sir, how much time to give for first revision? This is the next question. Obviously, this we have already discussed, right? Big subject approximately give 3 days, small subject approximately give 2 days, approximately, right? If you're confident, you can give less than 3 days for big subject, 2 days. If you're not confident in 2 to 3 big subjects, then you can give, add one more day, so make it 4 days. Not for all the big subjects, for 2 to 3 big subjects you can make it 4 days also, approximately 2 days for big and 3 days for big subject and 2 days for small subject. Now comes the most commonly asked question to me by you people. So not able to revise the entire subject in 2 to 3 days, what to do? So answer for that is, congratulations, you are normal, because it's a normal phenomenon. I know it's not possible to cover the entire subject, revise entire subject in 2 to 3 days. Few subjects in which you're confident you can cover, but other subjects it's not possible. Sir, what to do? You can cover 70 to 80% of the subjects. Okay, fine, you cover that 70 to 80%. Sir, what to do the remaining 20 to 30%? It's okay, fine. If you're not able to cover 20 to 30%, 20 to 30%, leave it. So once I say this answer, most commonly asked question, sir, when to cover that 20 to 30% of the topic which we couldn't cover in the first revision? The simple answer is either in the second revision or third revision. But remember one thing, so once you start your second revision, do not start with the 20 to 30% which you couldn't cover in the first revision. So as the name says, revision, you need to start with those things which you have already read earlier. So start with the 70 to 80% which you have covered in the first revision. So cover that 70 to 80% in the second revision. Then you should make time to cover the 20 to 30% which you couldn't cover in the first revision. Right? Like that, you need to finish that remaining 20 to 30% either in your second revision or third revision. Next most commonly asked questions are order of the subjects to follow in the revision schedule. Which subject to read first and which subject to read later. So this matters a lot in your revision plan. Why? Because you need to start with those subjects which you are confident in and which you remember the maximum. Why? Obviously those subjects usually they are the recently covered subjects in your live classes. So in those subjects you are confident and you can remember most of the things. If you start with those subjects, what will happen, you can finish as early as possible. One thing. Second thing is that, so it will so you no need to put more stress to your mind, because you already remember most of the things. These are the two benefits. So once you finish 8 to 10 subjects as early as possible without giving much stress to your mind, then you will feel like 50% of the first revision is over. Now only 50% is remaining. So this will give you the positive energy that will boost you up to cover the remaining 50% in the first revision. If you start with those subjects in which you're not confident, and if you in which you do not remember most of the things, what will happen, so it will slow down your first revision in the beginning itself, because you are not confident and you do not remember. Second, it will put a lot of stress to your mind, because you're trying to remember, because you do not remember anything. So it will create you it will gives you the negative thought, negative thinking. It will demotivate you, and your revision will slow down, and that is not good, right? So always start with those subjects in which you are confident and which you remember the maximum. Very important, right? Now, sir, most commonly asked question again, I do not remember most of the things which I am revising, right? If I try to recall whatever subjects I have finished in the first revision, I do not remember anything. Once again, congratulations, you are normal, right? So obviously I can understand. See, after at the end of first revision, it's very difficult to remember each and everything. Obviously you will be having that feel that I don't remember anything whatever I have revised in the first revision. Again, that is normal. So to develop that feel, to get that feel that you remember something, obviously you need to finish your second revision. Only after second revision onwards you will get that feel that, oh, I remember something. So it is also quite normal. Just don't bother much, keep on revising. Now, when to finish the first revision? Again, the answer is as early as possible, right? As early as possible. If you finish the first revision, if you started as early as possible, then you can finish as early as possible. Then you can move on to second revision. That means you can give third revision, fourth revision if possible. So you can give more number of revisions, right? First revision, always you need to start early, you need to finish early. Second revision, you need to give some time. Why? Because second revision onwards, you need to remember, you try to remember, you need to cover the left out part in the first revision which you couldn't cover in the first revision. That part also you need to cover in the second revision. So second revision, it's fine if you're giving some extra time, but first revision you need to finish as early as possible. Okay, fine. This is about the first revision. Now if you consider the present situation of us, so few students who have started early, they have already finished their first revision by the October 31st, right? Most of the students, they told me they have finished their first revision, right, by October 31st. Few students, they told that they are about to finish by November, end of November first week, that is November 7th, that is today. Few students, they said they are about to finish the first revision by November 19th, right? That is before INICET. And few students about to finish their revision by November 30, that is the end of the November. So there are four groups of students at present who are finishing their first revision at different period of time, right? It's okay, fine, you have already planned. Do not change the plan now. You finish according to your plan. The question is, sir, what to do after 31st October till INICET? What to do after November 7th till INICET? Then after November 19 and November 30, what to do? Sir, what next? What next? Right? For that, the answer is follow NKP 5. So with this, all the best, guys. Keep on revising. Do well. Finish your first revision as early as possible. Thank you.